What's up, Redemption Church? Hey, it's an exciting season here, encouraging our church body to step up, to jump in and support the ministry monthly. And we want to see a 33% growth here in the month of December into January. But one of those reasons why we think it's so beneficial to support this ministry is because what we're doing is bigger than ourselves. So I want to introduce you to my friend Callie. We support her through Cru over the last few years. And Callie, can you tell us a little bit about what God is doing in Cru through your ministry?
So I get to work with Cru at Grand Valley, and we have seen a lot of growth in just student numbers. And just this last semester, we have seen 13 students surrender their life to Christ. And a lot of times we'll see students surrender their life and then kind of fall off the bandwagon. But this year, every single student has stayed in community. They have done individual Bible studies with staff and other students, building community amongst all the students.
That's incredible. So think about that, church. Our monthly giving to support Callie has had a role in seeing 13 people come to know Christ. Now, specifically, you've been working with foreign exchange students.
Two of the girls that I've gotten to work with, we have been doing some foundational studies. We were headed into the study on the Holy Spirit, and the girls came to church with us one week, and we were talking about the fruit of the Spirit and faith. And they just grasped onto what Josh was talking about. And it comes up every time I meet with them. One of the girls always says it's fruit of the Spirit. It is not fruits of the Spirit. So it's been really cool how this sermon has just added to our conversation and helped them grasp the gospel more and more. And then we have a Guy International student. He had questions about heaven. His grandpa had just passed away. And so he was really contemplating afterlife. But we've been walking with him for 3 years, sharing the gospel with him. All of our conversations were kind of short. We'd share the gospel. He had some questions. He was more quiet. But then he was taking an anthropology class where he had to, for a project, he had to come to a church and he had to go to a Buddhist temple. And so he asked if he could come to church with me. I said, yes, please come on. And so he also came to the Fruit of the Spirit sermon. We went out to lunch afterwards, and I was like, hey, you have been contemplating surrendering your life to Christ. And he was very casual. I think I'm ready, just casual. So it's like, okay, I'll follow up with you later. And so a couple days later, we got together. I shared the gospel with him again, and our conversation was just a night and day difference. He grasped the gospel. I asked him, why do you want to surrender your life to Christ? You are studying all these other religions. Why do you want to follow Jesus? He studied that other religions have caste systems, and when you're in one of the castes, you can't get out. But he's been learning that the gospel is for everyone. So that really touched him. And I think coming to church, he got a bigger picture of who God is and just the love and grace and kindness and gentleness of God. I've seen a lot of life change in him just in the last month, and confessing sin and seeing the Holy Spirit just move. He's a changed person. It's been really cool.
That's incredible, church. That's an incredible story. A couple stories of how God is moving through those that we're supporting outside even our church. But even more specifically, Callie just bringing some students, some friends to church with her, and God moved. And so what an awesome opportunity for us to learn from that, of just invite a neighbor, invite a friend. And so I'm so grateful for Callie, her faithfulness to the Lord, her husband, Zach, and their involvement here at Redemption Church. And God is moving through their ministry, and God is moving through our ministry as a church as well. And you have a part and a role in that. And so we'd love for you to consider jumping in to support this ministry, because again, it's bigger than just Redemption Church. It's really about seeing our city redeemed one life at a time. And so, hey, Redemption, remember this, that God has you where He has you to advance the gospel through you.